John Wick 14 was told by Keanu Reeves, "I want to be definitively killed, but they didn't listen. For your return, we'll leave a 10% little opening." Basil Iwanek, the producer of John Wick, revealed to Collider that Keanu Reeves requested the creators of the venerable action series to murder him off at the conclusion of John Wick, Chapter 4. It was typical for Reeves, who finds it difficult to make additional John Wick movies since he is so physically exhausted after each one. In this instance, the producers did not completely pay attention to their star. After the second, third, and fourth movie, making these films is so exhausting and it destroys Keanu physically and emotionally, Iwanek claimed. By the time it's through, he invariably says, "I can't do this again," and we concur. Because he just walks off and does it, the man is nothing more than a shell of himself. He declared, "I want to be unquestionably slain at the conclusion of this movie." After engaging in a duel to extricate himself from the high table, John Wick, Chapter 4 concluded with John's presumably fatal outcome. In the third round of the duel, John is shot, and he appears to pass away on the Basilica of Sacré-Cœur's steps while witnessing a vision of his late wife, Helen. Winston and the Bowery King pay a final visit to John's gravestone in the movie's final scene. The action tentpole's more definitive ending was filmed and tested, director Chad Stahelski disclosed for the first time in an interview with Empire magazine earlier this year. There was no doubt that John Wick survived the events of the duel in this version of the movie. "We had a different ending," Stahelski remarked. John Wick was genuinely present at the film's conclusion. He was still alive, and that much was obvious. The uncertain ending was much preferred by the audiences we tested it on. Many are speculating whether Keanu Reeves will appear in a fifth John Wick film in light of the film's mysterious finale in John Wick, Chapter 4. Given that John's survival at the end of Chapter 4 is dubious, a John Wick 5 suddenly appears to be more likely. After the release of Chapter 4 and in regards to creating another sequel, Reeves said to Entertainment Weekly, "I don't know, I guess I'm going to have to lean on never say never. I mean, without Chad Stahelski, I wouldn't do a John Wick movie. We would have to determine how that appeared. It certainly feels right to me that John Wick is able to find peace."